There we go. Oh, wow. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, y'all. I was trying, you all. I was trying. Woo! I made it. I made it. Thank you all so much for your patience. That took a minute. We had to get things situated, y'all. Facebook. Remember, y'all, last Motivational Monday, everybody, Facebook didn't get a chance to chime in. Instagram didn't, so I had to get that together. Um, our positioner was a flimsy one, y'all. So how y'all doing? Happy Motivational Monday. I haven't thought of a song for it yet. Anybody songwriter you think of a motivational song, please send it over. Me, Dr. Chef will take it. Okay, good to see you all. As you all see, I tried to get in some good stuff. Hey, Mr. Tyra. Wow. Yep. We look. I need you. You need me. We need one another. It's the thing that I think about, Sister Thompson. When I see you, hey, Sister Sandra, how you doing? How you doing? Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Not playing, not playing. I go to Facebook. Yeah, it wasn't playing, Sister Sandra, because of. Hey, okay, I see you now. I see y'all. Y'all see me? Okay, good. All right, my face look clean on there. Hey, it YouTube was not on, unfortunately, because I was trying to get things situated with the stand. The stand was not standing up well, just for the record, you all. And so that was my issue. Okay, so here goes. How you all been this weekend? Y'all talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. I'm gonna go into prayer. I'm gonna give a few more people time enough. Thank you so much for sharing and sharing. I'm just glad that I made it in as usual because woo, lots going on. Very, very different week this week. So I pray that you all's week went well and that you all are motivated. And if not, by the end of this, you all will be. I really do pray that that be the case. Okay. Now, as for I'm glad that I got a chance to talk to my dear beloved sister. Hey there, Sister Cherry. It's good to see you. Um, I'm glad to. Well, first let me announce. I put in the chat, you all. So go into the chat and thanks so much, sister, my other queen sister. Thank you so much for letting me know that the notification was not on. So I do need to know, you all, if the notification bell is on. That way, that's something that we can work on, making sure that you all are notified in enough time, especially in times like this, where once again you come across some equipment misfunctioning and I have to come in a little later. So whatever you all notice on your end, I don't mind double checking. I don't mind getting a via text saying, Dr. Chef, something is not working. That way, if it's on your end or mine, at least we are able to check in and see how well things are being received over this line. Because we know things come up all the time on these platforms, sometimes intentionally and sometimes not. Sometimes it's just our technical difficulties. Okay. All right. So thank you so much. So, I see some. Yeah. Now, keep in mind, Facebook, you can chime in if you want to be added in to make a response. You all do have the option to do that, and they are able to tune in to Facebook through Dr. Chef, Felicia, and Jordan, I believe I'm in there, and then it says for Felicia and Hill as well. So for those of you all who don't know that do Facebook, if you know when it's something important and when it counts, then that is an option to be able to be added on. They give me a feature, a more simpler feature than YouTube to add you all on, and I'm still working on that. I'm just trying to be respectful of everyone's time because it takes a lot. My people that I had to rely on, they're not in close proximity as me, and I have to make sure that I'm being mindful about that, seeing that we all can at least communicate. So that's what's most important to me. So yes. Uh yes, it was on for you. Okay, great. Okay, so I did get a response that yes, the notification is on. So anyone tuning in and that thought that was an issue, just note I do have in the chat. If you guys look up, if you guys look up the chat, I got in there that for all of your orders You can via text. I'm going to stress that again. For your consultations and orders, you can via text what it is that you would like. You can also leave voicemail at the 618-388-8100 number. That one works better than the one that I normally will call you from for on your consultations, just for the record, because sometimes the crossover is not as good on my business line just yet like I wanted to. It's not as clear all the time on my end. On you all's end, I think that it is, but since there's been some glitches, the thing that I see that the business line is working the most best for is for when you want to send in texts and voicemails. You can leave a voicemail. If there's anyone that I have missed as the last week, please let me know. That is not my intentions. My due apologies. I do appreciate your support, and I pray that you and your family are well. But like anything, when you really want something, I do have to encourage you all to be persistent. If you need some support and need some help, be persistent about calling in and via texting in for whatever help that you feel like you need. Hey there, Sister Dorothy. Your shipment should be coming in between today and tomorrow, I believe. Let me know how that works out. Thank you all so much too for those of you all that's let me know and with the excitement that your products will come back in. If there is any type of because I've been told by one of the mail carriers and that sometimes stuff get tossed around. Y'all let me know how things go with making sure that everything is coming back fine. I do believe that you all are more of an honest crowd that wouldn't try to get over because you are, hey there, Queen. Yes, yes, darling. There, I got it. Was it on this time? The notification on for you too? Oh, thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And same for me to you all. You all know I'm proud of you all. Just the fact that I know I'm not the only one that's had a lot of life changing situations. I'm not really one track minded like that, or I don't have tunnel vision like that. I like to believe that everyone else have their own tests and challenges in life, and that when I see your face and when I hear from you all, that lets me know that at least you all are operating in the manner that you're knowing that, hey, I still need to, I still want to participate with something that's on the positive concerning our health, our spiritual growth. That's important. That's important. So I will say that's a good thing about having access to one another in this way. Hey, sis, look at my sis Joe. She's gonna come tune in. I didn't forget about you, Joe. Please let me know. Forgive me for bear with me, my time there, and thank you for my offer. That was one of my sisters that tuned in. She offered to help me with shipping and handling. Bless her heart. So you all keep my family in prayers. Hey, Sister Lauren, and I did not forget you at all, Sister Lauren. Thank you so much. But I can't stress enough how much I appreciate you all's patience, because y'all know I know how I feel to want to get family in and want to be able to get consultations done. I know. Because you want to catch them too when they're interested. You don't want them to, get thrown off, which I'm not saying that that's anybody's case, but I just know sometimes that happens. And so if that does, please don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. In due time, you be the light. I can't stress it enough. You all be the light and you be healthy. As they see you grow and as they see you become healthier, I promise you, I know firsthand that the very ones that you think is not watching you, the very ones that you think that is not paying attention to you, even the ones that may be talking about you and joking about you, they are paying attention to how well you are taking care of yourself to encourage them or to inspire them to become more healthier if they are unhealthy. You'll be surprised. And that's unfortunately, it doesn't happen overnight all the time. That's why we call it a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. It's a life change. It's not a journey all the time that you're going to get be made perfect in right away. I tell, and some of you all know this, received your coaching and your consultation. I tell you all the time, look, I ask, what's your stage in life? And that means what we call age. What's your stage in life? I ask that question a lot of times. And when they say it, I said, well, think about it. It took you such and such in years to get to this place to where now you need to be more health conscious or more aware of how to better take care of yourself. But think about it. That's natural, you all. You don't learn your body right away. You don't know your body right away as a child. So it takes. There y'all go. Y'all know I get to that high pitch. That's grandma. That's grandma Murder Wallace. My mother just always say, "You sound just like your grandma." With that high pitched voice. And also now as I done gotten to this stage in life, I realize it. But nevertheless, I'm like, you didn't know your body when you was a little kid. You didn't know. You didn't know your body. And nobody told you that you had to know your body. You know, we're finding this stuff out day by day. I mean, it's some things you'll naturally be aware of. Like, for instance, you eat something and your stomach starts to really pain and hurt. You realize if you keep doing it, you realize that, well, okay, it's something about that makes my stomach hurt. You can learn. Those are the basics, you know, that we found. Or you use a certain perfume and it makes you break out. You know, I told y'all I'm always going to do my best. I always pray to God give me a way of relaying this message to you all in a more simple, very understanding, down to earth, usable way, so that it doesn't become. Okay, great. Thank you so much. I did get a chance to catch that. It shows up now. Thank you so much. You all. It's just the little things that count, but it's a big deal. And so thank you so much, Nira. You know, y'all already know. This is the reason why I believe in being honest. This is, I'm gonna be. I shift for a few seconds. This is the reason why I believe in being honest, because you don't know until you tell people what you don't know. What, you know, they don't know how to help you if you don't tell them what's the matter. It's just as simple. Tell people what's the matter. Well, not just people. Let me clarify. Tell those who care and it's showing you that they care. What's the matter? And I just love the faithfulness that we are learning bit by bit, even though we're not in each other's space every day, all day. The one thing that we have in common, that's a big, huge thing, and that is that we all want to stay healthy. We all want to see one another do well. At least that's what I like to believe. And now there may be some that tune in from time to time where they just tune in just to spectate or just to try to compare and all this stuff. Whatever. Whatever. Don't make me sing the song, whatever. Because then I'm going to get in trouble because they were like, what Dr. Chef doing? Listen to Maxwell. And all I got to say about that is whatever. I'm like, yo. So I needed help in that area. Thank you, sister, for staying on it. Because y'all know I'm learning this stuff day by day, just like you all are learning your body and your health, and may not know certain things that I know because I've been at it for years. You all know these computers and this stuff far better than I do, it seems like. And I know some of y'all in the same boat with me. I'm like, okay. But once again, I want I want to use this to encourage others that may have something really great to share with our people, whether it's your testimony, a short talk, or you're educated in a certain particular area. To, if this is what you feel like you need to do in order to help reach other people, then you're like, you know, you can use me as an example. I don't care. But, you know, Dr. Shell said she didn't know much about the computer like that. You know, she was always had assistants and people helping her do that. So she wanted to focus more on health and wellness. And so if she can do it, you can do it. Use me in that way. Yeah. I'm real happy all the time to get used when it comes down talking about inspiring someone to do something good and positive. I'm very happy for that. And so with that being said, okay, back to the body. We don't know our bodies, you all. That's something that you learn daily, and it changes daily. Depending on your environment, depending on mostly what's depending on what's going on in your mind, because you truly are and become what you think. It is so true. It's so true. And this gonna sound funny, y'all, because y'all know I am, and I'm gonna get into our prayer and all that good stuff. But here goes. I gotta say it. It's so true that just think about it. We think that people have to be on drugs or some type of chemicals in order to start acting like they're something that they're not. Oh, okay. In most cases, they are. But there are cases where they aren't not. They could have read a book, or they could have been influenced by someone else. They could have had something done to them, some type of witchcraft placed on them, and they start acting out whatever in their minds, whatever has taken over their minds. So if it's a dog, you can see a human being walking around acting like a dog. If it is a snake, you see him walking around like a snake. Just, if it's some type of character that they was not born and raised to be. We see that prime example, and don't get mad at me, y'all. If y'all do, it's all right. It's still true. It is. Look, the scripture says the truth shall set you free, and I believe that it set the mind free. It set the captive free. It was setting free. So I'm about setting you free. Here goes. We see that even with women thinking that they're men, and men thinking that they're women. It doesn't matter that we've known all of these since the beginning of time, what classifies or what is called a woman or a man. We are living in a time now where a man could just dress up and say, you know what? Because I think and I feel like I am a woman, you better call me a woman. And now laws have changed to where they can be called a woman or a trans. I can say that, can't I? Yeah, I can. Because it's true. Or a woman can turn around and say, I think that I'm a man. Look at the terminology, you guys. I think. I feel. Those are powerful. And you can't say that, and it doesn't matter what made them feel or think that way. Once they start acting it out, because that's what's in the mind, whether somebody told them that, whether it came through the food changing over their hormones, their testosterone or their estrogen, and changed their mind, whether it came from TV, whether it came from molestation, it doesn't matter. Whatever a man think it, so does he become. Let me say that. So, and that's the same for a woman. So here I go. Since everybody sees that going on now, and nobody is disputing that whatever somebody say that they think that they are, that once they start acting like it, I'm a teacher. So they go and act like a teacher with or without a certification, with or without a degree. I'm a doctor with or without a degree, with or without. I'm a preacher with or without being ordained, with or without. I'm a minister with or without being called or being ordained, with or without, because they said in their mind, I heard some say I'm a preacher, so I'm a preacher. They start preaching. And everybody say, that's a preacher. I think y'all know where I'm going with that now. So they start acting out like a preacher. They start writing down those sermons, and they start in the mirror. And Lord said, and here you go. The moment they get online, everybody go, whoa, look at that. That's a preacher. Amen. That's so right. My point is, if a man can say that I think that I'm a woman and I feel like I'm a woman, and all they have to do is dress up like what we know a woman to be, and then people start saying that's a he, she, or that's a trans, or that is a woman, or he looks like one, and vice versa, that woman look like a man. Or if you can pick whatever career that you want to be, and you can say that's why I am, and you start acting like you are, and you start talking like you are, then doesn't the same apply? I told you I like to make you think. I like to make you think. You better think. Think about what they're trying to do to me. Think. I'm trying to help you to set your soul free, so you can have some freedom. Then that means if you think you're healthy. Look at that. Come on now. We have Motivational Monday, y'all. Come on, y'all. And that just came off the top of my mind. I thought it, I'm sharing it with you all. How much more powerful if you say, I think I'm healthy. I know I'm going to be healthy. I got all these healthy things. I got Dr. Chef. I have this one. I have that one. I have this support system. I have that. I know when I have my herbs. I have my, how much you start applying all of these healthy habits that you want to, oh, look, I am loved. I know that Yeshua loves me. The Most High loves me. God loves me. And you start thinking these things and start saying all these positive things to yourself. How much more? Think about it. How much more would you become that? You will become as healthy as you think that you can. So that's the reason why I come before you all to help motivate you all to think that way. Even when the naysayers has said that you've been diagnosed with something. Even when somebody is calling you, oh, look at her, she's fat. Oh, look at her, she looks sick. Even when does the gay person stop being gay just because somebody said he gay? Does a trans stop and say, you know what, I'm not gonna be trans? No, it takes a minute. It takes a while. It takes a while. It even takes for them to say, I'm gonna go get in church, or I'm gonna change my lifestyle now, or this has affected my family too much. I don't want to be a woman no more. I don't want to be a man no more. It takes a while. It takes a changed mind. So I'll never get off the mind, you all. So if you want to know what it look, it said, mind your business. That's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm minding my business right now. That's about the closest I'm gonna get to doing some business with you all, really, for real, for real. And this comes without no taxes. I'm not taxing you about with nothing. I'm freeing my mind to you all of what I know and understand to be healthy thinking, to be godly, real, true godly thinking. Because this is what the chemicals and the drugs and the artificial things have done. This is what even a lot of the fictitious things that we see on social media, you all hear me say it all the time. This is what this does. This is the reason why I'm not afraid really to tackle the what they call the taboo subjects. Now, of course, I have to use discretion with certain things because it's delicate. The season is delicate. Things take place at certain times. Certain everything is not supposed to be revealed right away. You have to ask God for that wisdom to know when to share, when to apply, and we're not always gonna get it right. Not right away. That takes practice. But if you tell yourself, you know what, I'm gonna once again back to the mind, thinking about it. If you remind yourself and you tell yourself, look, you know what, I think that I can make it through this situation. I seen someone else make it through this. I know all I got to do is find out the steps to it. Once again, it started in the mind. This is the reason why there's a scripture that says that an idle mind is the devil's workshop. It's true. We know the devil to be negative thoughts, evil things that comes in, that enters the mind to give you a setback. Things that come to enter the mind, that enters the mind to stress you out. God knows I've had my fair share. And people ask me all the time, Felicia and Dr. Chef, how you're Dr. Hill, Dr. Jordan, I could call all these different names. My auntie Fee. How do you make it through it? You've been through some stuff, girl. Oh my God, most people wouldn't have been able to go through that. I get it all the time. I have to use it, y'all, because this is the theme of my season. This has been the theme of my life, losing loved ones, 20-something loved ones. My mother and my daughter included. Uncles and aunties, back to back, cousins, back to back. And it's not like I didn't have a beautiful relationship with every last one of them. Every last one, which makes it challenging. Oh, yes. Sometimes I sit there and I just would think about the good times and missing loved ones, and I just let the tears flow. Y'all have seen me. I've had my moments here. I told y'all I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. I don't know how to do nothing else. I just let it flow because of pressure. I'm thinking, wow, I can't see this person. I can't hear their voice. I can't. Woo. And then right away, I had to take a deep breath. That's what you all have to do when you're thinking about, okay, my blood pressure is too high. What I need to do? Take your sea moss. Get your sea moss. Get your sea moss, you all. See, I can't do all professional like everybody else do all the time. Where they got lined up when they're going to show you all, when they're going to market this. I got to use it as part of my motivational speech. Get your sea moss. Get your teaspoon of sea moss. Get them minerals down. Get them stress hormones down. Start feeding your red cells. Start feeding and nourishing your body, your bones. Start doing that. It's impossible. I'm going to tell you, try it and let me know if you was able to do the opposite. Try getting just even a bowl of fruit and start taking your vitamins and things. Just try to do that and then stress at the same time. Think about the worstest thing at saying you can't. Oh, praise be to God. He didn't make our minds to do that. He did not make our minds to do that, you all. He made our minds to think about what is it. That's how you know that that's what's natural. Because it's hard to stress and think about something that's toxic and unhealthy for yourself at the same time while you're trying to think to do something healthy for yourself. Notice, have you ever noticed? I know I've done it. I have done it. Have you ever been in the mode? I'm going to use a good example. Have you ever been in a playful mode or getting ready to go swimming or doing something activity wise, walking or anything like that? Hey, y'all, my Facebook friend, brothers and sisters that come in. Hey, that's Sister Elijah. Oh, give Elijah a hug and kiss for me. Send my love to the family. If you all, if any of you all want to come on live on Facebook, you do have the option to do that. All you have to do is add you if you got any questions or anything or statements, comments that you deem that would be helpful, or just questions about your health. You do have the option to do that. I wanted to share that with you all. I wasn't able to tune into Facebook last Monday because my phone was blowing up. We had so much going on because that's what I'm doing this off of. So forgive me, you all, but that Motivational Monday is on for last on the YouTube channel at Felicia and Wellness channel for free. Like and subscribe. And so back to this. Have you ever been in mid space where you was in the mode of working, and then all of a sudden a quick thought of something that either traumatized you or something negative had happened? It may have been an argument right then and there, and it just stopped. You just stopped, and you didn't realize you was in the daze. You stopped doing what you was doing, and somebody had to snap you out, like, hey, and you're like, whew, okay. Notice you had to stop what you were doing, is what I'm trying to say. You could be typing on a computer, looking at stuff and doing it. This is why I focus on brain, mental health, mind health, the spirit of the mind. This is the reason why I focus the most on that and on you all being healthy enough to put things in the body that's nourishing to the mind. Not just the scriptures for those that believe in the scriptures and the Bible and the word. That's beautiful. For those that it is working for, that's not allowing yourself to go crazy to where you become, quote unquote, so scripturalized and so godly that you become no earthly good. It's a good thing for those who are using it rightly, dividing it, and that have learned how to use the scriptures to apply it to everyday life. That makes your life go a lot more smoother, and that makes you a better person. I say for those, all praises be to God. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All praises be to God for you. You're capable of doing that. Not everybody can. So that's something to be thankful for. But the same I say to those who are not, and that you're just thinking, what can I do to make it? What should I be thinking in order to make sure that I'm doing the most healthiest thing for me? You are developing a relationship with your creator then. You are developing a relationship with your God then. And in due season, in due time. That moment, I've heard it, I've seen it, I've counseled it. That moment will come to where there will be a revealing to you. And that will be your defining moment. to stay on that track, on that healthy thinking minded track. And it affects your spirit, your energy, your attitude. No, it's not the altitude, it's an attitude. Notice, because that's a somewhere in you, there is emotion, there is something that you're doing. That's where I believe attitude comes from altitude. Why it's so close together, the two, because that's a journey. That's something that's forever changing. That's something that brings about an emotion. Okay. Oh, hey there, Sister Dorothy. How you doing? Okay, good. I'm glad that you got tuned in. I'm glad that that worked out for you. And so, yes, and so I'm just, man, I had to think about it, because I'm always thinking about, because I have to think about it for myself. I can't tell you all something that I ain't trying for myself, because I know that that's what it takes. Is a very, not just strong. We like to put a lot of emphasis, especially as quote unquote Black women. We like to put all this, oh, a strong Black woman, he's strong, he's strong. And so I've been hearing that all my life, y'all. And yes, of course, I would rather be referred to as being strong versus weak. But strength from self, that's it'll get you to a certain place in life. It'll get you to a certain spot, a certain place. But it cannot without the help. I don't believe it, because I ain't seen it, where you can go without having some type of spiritual divine connection that will not allow that will make that be give you longevity. Let me say that. Trying to only have it to where you think that you are the only answer. It's what I'm saying. Now, for me to say that, and here it is, I done counsel people now all over the world, from as far as Africa, Asia, United Kingdom, all over the world now. Now I can, and for me to say that, and I've heard others say it. Y'all pay attention. We're sharing with you our thoughts and what our experience is, because it's true. How is it that all of the grace is giving what we consider all of the leaders or the people that have made some type of great impact on, or positive impact on people's lives? Even some of those have made negative impacts. Let's be realistic, y'all. They all had made reference to some type of God or some type of spiritual connection. That's not a coincidence. That's not fictitious. Most of them say they pray. Most of them say they believe in something. And in that moment, they may like and share for whoever needs this motivational talk to get them through the week, or to at least the Wellness Wednesday, y'all. I mean, most of them do. And so I say to myself, look, and to you all, why I'm saying it to myself, you all, you can never not have enough motivation. You can never have enough inspiration. You can never not have enough of a God-given common sense to think of what can I do today, on this day, to be healthy. Some of you all may not got started off right. I'm here to motivate you. Say, don't think about that. Get started now. Whatever you got healthy in that cabinet. If you didn't do your tea and you did said do your tea, you can do it for noon. It's noon. You can put this on. Take your phone to the kitchen. Do what you do. Y'all know how I used to be in the kitchen all the time and doing my thing. Go take your phone to the kitchen. I'm saying like my grandmama said, take that phone to the kitchen and go ahead and start making your tea now. For those of you all that's not at work. Some of y'all at work, you got a little station. You can go get up and get your tea in your system. Well, that yourself inside out there still. Okay, get a little ice in there. Put it in the refrigerator. Put it in the cool. Get something to cleanse that system out, because y'all know what time of season it is. They call it the flu season. I'm almost about ready to start calling it the flu season, because it's a fluke. Because now we got so much natural health things out here now that everybody, and now it's so much on all these different social media platforms and all on the TVs now, for the most part, that for anybody that watches stuff is on your, it'll pop up on your phone. I guarantee you, if you start putting there health information, health stuff, health this, health that, all of a sudden your algorithm would change and it'll start sending you more health information. You all know that. Some of you all already know that. Hey there, Brother Starks. It's good to see you. Yeah. It'll change your algorithm. So, and that's the way the mind is. Remember, the computer and the phones are made up like the mind. Whatever you constantly feed it, whatever you keep Googling and putting it up in there, that's what will start to manifest. That's what will start showing up. Oh, okay, we see they're into health. Oh, okay, we see they're into spiritual stuff. Let's start sending them ads. That's how they do it, y'all. That's the algorithm. That's how they do it. So the mind is the same way. You keep going to the bookstore or you keep going on Amazon and you looking up books on relationship, then that's what they're gonna start sending you more stuff on relationship. You keep liking and subscribing, liking and subscribing, liking and subscribing. That's how it works. Now I learned that, and I didn't know that at first. I didn't really. I knew it, but I didn't know that it was actually a system until I had to dream about it. And then that's when I wound up looking up and scrolling through Netflix one day. That was about last year, and I got up in the middle of the night, and this is just how it happens for me. A lot of times it's a middle of the night thing where it's no distraction from the kids, husband, or anything at the time. And then I'm sitting up here and I'm looking, and I was like, huh. And so I see a little Netflix special on there where they're showing how the algorithm is set up. I forget the name of it, but I'm sure if you guys put it in, for those of you all who have it, it's in there, and it's describing. And it was scary. It was a little scary, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, not scary like in but when I say scary, I mean like, oh my God, really? The dream that I had, and I know it's been stated dream like a dream, that's a dream. But come on, y'all. Some of our dreams mean things. So because I was now using the phone more than ever at this point, I'm doing consultations. My conversations is being constantly verbalized over that phone. It started popping up all of the different conversations I had. And I'm like, wait a minute. I done Googled this. How did this come up? And then I had to remember what I had just spoke about the day of, or a few hours before, or a minute. I'm like, oh, okay, this thing must be really recording. And so that's how I put two and two together. So clearly the dream came from a multitude of my business. And so I did, but I wound up seeing it like somebody was behind there looking at orchestrating, looking at the phone, looking at everything that we were doing on the television, or everything that's electronical, and monitoring it and saying, okay, let's let's present her with this. Let's present her with that. Since she seems like she's into engineering, let's present her with him with this. Since he's into, and that's exactly how it works. And so I wind up coming across that information. And so once again, that's still your mind controlling things, you guys. Only problem was that when they wanted to try you, it showed them doing it on this Netflix special. Gosh, I wish I remember the name of it. It was if you just look up any AI, look up the technology, the section where they do the documentaries. It was in there, and they literally showed them behind the scenes, like how it is when they pull somebody into custody and there's somebody behind the window and they telling them what questions to ask, or they watching the expressions of a person's face. That's exactly how they doing with your phones. So you and your computers, you all. And I had warned a person that was really close to me, and I said, you need to be careful, because I knew they had some stuff that they were doing. I'm just saying like that, some things that was not going to be favorable to them in the long run, based off of what they practice or what they claim to practice. And I was like, you want to be careful. I was already warning them. I said, I think you might want to be careful, because they're able to keep tabs on everything that you're doing, not just your text messages. And I believe that this is what's going to be their book of life, long as we got these things. So be careful is what I'm trying to say. So I would tell people a lot of times, no, I don't even want to be text. No, don't text nothing bad to me. Call me, or better yet, maybe even leave a voicemail. But don't text me a whole list of real personal stuff, because I don't trust the system, is what I was saying to them. And so rest assured, that's when this thinking came up. And so I'm saying to you all, if even the world of technology and those who don't even care about you know to try to present to you and to market things to you that you are interested in, that you're in your mind, you are interested in. If they know to do that, then how much more should we be taking control over our thoughts and what we want? And should that not be you? So journaling, taking notes. I've done that for years. I don't care if it's chicken scratch all over. I got notebooks all over the place. I got notebooks all over. It's like I can't leave nowhere without a notebook. I'm always jotting down my thoughts, and I'll date most of the time. I'll date, and I'll put stuff down. I'm like, okay, it doesn't have to be my main journal, but I'm always trying to jot down something, put something in. So rest assured, I go back a year later, I check it. I know some of you all have done it. I go back a year later. Well, think if you started to, yes, the smartphone wants to be our brain. Shaking my head. It's crazy. Exactly. It actually is. That's what I'm saying. If you put stuff in the smartphone that's dumbing us down, they do have your brain. That's exactly what they're doing. They're absorbing. It's like a child. Like when a baby is learning, they learn from us. Everything that we do, if you say, they gonna go. If you go, they try to learn how to wink. If you go, they go. That's exactly what it is. It is your mind. Only problem is that while they're reading your mind and trying to figure you out, it takes me back to, there's a scripture that says that Satan's desire to look into you. It's like when we're having a conversation, even though I'm doing most of the sharing and talking, you learn my nature based off of what's coming out of me. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak it, meaning the mind. In order for me to speak, I have to be able to breathe. What gives oxygen and breath and blood to my brain so that I can think to be able to speak? The heart. The heart. The heart. The heart. Why is that the number one tackle? Why is so much drugs and I can't even call it medication, y'all, if it's not all natural from the earth and it's not designed to truly help make you healthy and well? I call it a drug. I call it what it is, prescription drug. Legalized drugs. Heart not this. There's a reason why most of the drugs that's put out there affects the heart, y'all. And if they get it to pump just a little lower and slower and slower, then that means the brain started being drained. You can't think as much. You started getting frustrated. Start getting stressed out. And some people can stay in that rhythm of slow beat of the heart for years, y'all. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And all of a sudden we start saying, why you talking out your head? And you don't understand that the prescription drugs, the chemicals, the stress, death, the job. I just ate McDevil's, Murder King, White Casket, Dom, you knows. Come on, y'all. I just took in a 7 down because it ain't nothing about that 7 being up. Come on, y'all. Pep, you see. You peppy for a minute. We see it. But in a minute, you finna be down. This is the reason why most of the drugs, most of the artificial foods, all, not even most, all, let me get that correct, all, are designed to slow down your heart rate. Because as long as you can get that heart to not pumping right, you can't walk no more as long as you used to. You can't run as fast. You can't see too well. You can't speak too well. You can't even smell too well. You can't think too well. You will not be well. Slows down the life expectancy majorly. So it's no coincidence that all of the drugs that we see out here affects the heart. Is no coincidence that is still the number one killer, and the most silent killer is stress to the heart. I had to do that, you all. That's what came to me to share with you all. It's not something I practice. It's not something just, this is what was given to me through the divine Holy Spirit of the Most High. This is what was given to me to share with you all. I didn't know where I was going to go again. And so when I promote anything that's good for the heart, I'm promoting it because it works. It helps you to get to that place. B12. I have that B12, the Dr. Chef. It may be too tiny for you all to see. I have the B12 now, you all. Good for the bloodstream, good for energy, good for helping you to make sure that your foods and the minerals digest properly in the gut. $25. Can't beat it. One syringe, once every few days. You don't have to take it every day, but since most of us are deficient in it, if you're able, since some of y'all like to depend on the stats from the doctor, then get it checked. B12. Colloidal silver, mucus, build up, phlegm. This is the year. I've been taking some myself. Yep, I did. I'm not finna lie and tell y'all that I was eating fruit all the whole time. I had bean pie. I sure did. Made up with honey. I sure did. I wanted one. I just wanted one. So I got it. That's it. It tastes good. It was all natural, but it still gave a little mucus in there because it's a bean pie. It's a pie. And so I ate it. And so now what I do, I take my colloidal silver. I did my advanced multivitamin, which is so delicious. Y'all try not to, because I don't want y'all talking about Dr. Chef that's too expensive, because y'all done drink it down like juice. Because I know y'all. Well, okay, I know myself. This stuff is a bomb diggity bomb. Can I say that? That's not professional, is it? So what? I told y'all I was happy about it. This is the juice right here. This is the advanced multivitamin. They got 100 different things. If y'all missed it, Facebook, I'm sorry. Advanced multivitamin, it is going for $69.99 now, which is rounded off to $70. The proceeds go right back to the making, because this was not cheap to produce. With my label, that's me, DC, Dr. Chef Botanicals, and your advanced multivitamin with all of the minerals, all. And some more super natural and vitamins. Everything you need is in this bottle. I'm going to try to put the description in there. I'm going to try to take out a day, get an hour boost, and y'all going to see all that yellow writing. And I'm going to try to put all that stuff up in there that's inside of here, so y'all know this is a real deal. And for some of y'all that's got y'all, any of y'all, Sister Sandra Mal, who all just ordered their advanced liquid, give me some feedback. I know some, I did get it from the Johnsons. I did get it from a few that got theirs. Hello. Let me see. Can't wait to get my shipment, man. Okay, yours coming through, Candy, Sister Cherry. Let me see. Dorothy, can't wait to get mine. Okay, yours on. Yeah, yours is on the way too. I can't wait because I know y'all gonna share. I know not so some of my sisters, I know the ones that's really gonna come out saying, yep. So I really can't wait to the two of you all get it, because I know I was being a little stingy because, hey there, oh, Mr. Q, good to see you. I can't wait to get there, Mr. Q. You got to get your advanced multivitamin. I got my own Dr. Chef multivitamin in. I got it. That's one of my former teachers, you all. He was always Mr. Cool. Had it. Look, always dressed in suits. He showed our young men how to be men. So I had to get a shout out to him. So yes, isn't it always a blessing? Years pass by. Y'all see me. I have my elementary schoolmates come in. We all alive and well and supporting one another. And then I have a few teachers that tune in from time to time. So I have to give them a shout out for the support. So I appreciate it. And so, yeah, so we got that. And then I also have the colloidal silver. You all don't go to sleep on it. The mucus, it binds up mucus, excretes out of the body. $25 is what's going on. So you can get all three of your liquids. And then do I got my chlorophyll? Yeah. And then the chlorophyll. that you would normally get out of your greens, out of your green leafy vegetable food, if you're not taking in enough of that. I know a lot of us say, I want to get my salad in. I got my salad. I got you ain't got nothing. I said it, and I'm a salad queen. Everybody that ever known me and went out with me and know that I love to have me a good salad. But no, we ain't got nothing. They're not putting it. We do not have enough minerals to flush that system out with the salad. So the chlorophyll drops helps tremendously with cleansing the gut and nourishing through the natural greens from the earth. Hey there, Sister Sandra, Dr. Chef. I received my order and started yesterday. Thanks so much. Yay! Wait a minute now. Fresh in my memory, Sister Sandra, did you get, because I just asked about the advanced. Did you get the advanced multivitamin? Did you get it? And it's okay. You can be honest. I just want to know how it tastes to you all. Did it taste? I know you're thinking that with all of the powerful things in there. I just want to know if it was a really good blend, like I'm thinking that it was. Yes. She said yes. Okay. Yay! There you go, y'all. So yes, it was. He's one of my number one supporters. That's been a blessing to me. Sister Sanders, I appreciate it. I still say that we can, because Ken and Sanders on two different sides. We just haven't taken our DNA test yet, but it's okay to be kin in spirit and family in spirit. I'm finding out that's just as powerful, if not more. And that's a blessing, because we have more of the same like minds and the same like hearts when it comes down to taking care of one another. And then the moringa, you all, we can't go to sleep on the moringa. You got to get a tea steeper. I'm going to look into getting tea steepers to start adding it in. If I don't make this into a tea package, $25 for this as well. Yeah. Yeah, most people run these. It's like for a sale. No, this is my original price. No, this is my original price. So that means if I ever get in the overstock, or I have more that's in there for donation, that means you're going to get even for less. And no, most places that you go are not selling those real organic, all natural, non-GMO herbs for this price. They're not. They're not. They're not. Even though they can afford it. Yep, I said it. I told off on them. Yep, I did. Yep. Yep. I'm not going to get in trouble with God for what others do. And now, of course, that's their prerogative. I'm not trying to, say don't order just because their stuff is higher. Everybody got their own production. Maybe they building costs more. I don't know. But I know as for me, this was my conviction. I didn't want to charge an arm and a leg, and then at the same time teach and preach to y'all gotta be healthy. Y'all gotta be healthy. Like everybody is wealthy or everybody has the same amount of income. I know COVID hit a lot of people hard. People are just not starting back, getting back on their feet. Some were blessed to where it didn't affect you. I was one. I was blessed during COVID, and I believe it was because of the work that I was doing. But nevertheless, I also wasn't trying to not be a good steward over what God had gave me. And so when it was time to give up some of those things, most of it, that's why it wasn't hard to, because I didn't start this for things. I knew that would just be considered a bonus. And that's how you all should see life, when God blesses you with things, even that you work for. And so think about it. If you feel that way about things and you want to cash in on things, then how much more should we feel about that concerning our bodies? Come on now. Let's make that make sense. Most of these things gonna be here that we have, house, cars, all this other stuff, jewelry, all that stuff gonna be here when you are gone, when your body has been removed from this earth. I had plenty of time to think about it. I know people say it, but we still act like these things are more important than us, and that's not right. That's that's not right, y'all. Your car is not supposed to be more cleaner than you. The inside of your car, I'm going to say it again. The inside of your car is not supposed to be more cleaner than the inside of you. With all them films that's made up into that car. All them artificial, all that artificial material that it's made out of. Ain't no way the inside of your car is supposed to be more cleaner than you. I said it. And no, it's just not the way it's supposed to be, y'all. And there's no way that your house is supposed to be so beautiful and clean, and you are not. When did he make the house more important? You, man, made the house. You made the things. We make the clothes. How is it that the creator is supposed to be less taken care of than that's been created, than that it has created? Make that make sense. You can't, because it doesn't. I'm here to tell you that it don't. And I'ma stay on it. Your house and your car, your hair, your, and like I said, I like nice things. Everybody know I like keeping myself up. That's, and now get me wrong, that don't mean, please y'all, don't go getting your car junkie and talking about something. Dr. Chef said that, I know y'all. So I'm not gonna clean today. I'm just gonna focus on cleaning myself today. Don't do that. I don't want not a nail husband calling me. To my wife not cleaning up because she said you said that the house not supposed to be cleaner than her, so she up in there bathing and taking vitamins and stuff, taking your vitamins, and here it is, we ain't got nothing done. Because I got, look, I'm gonna have a clap back. I am. I'm out. I'm like, well, get the cleaning, brother. Get the cleaning. Get the cleaning. Go call the kids. Get them out. Get up. Put them to work. Put them to work. Don't let that woman clean herself up. She needs some downtime. She needs some self-care. That's why it's called self-care, because you gotta care for herself. So should you. Take turns. Balance that thing out. Or call the cleaning crew. You had to do that a couple times. I had the hardest of time. Because that's just like me just waiting for somebody to clean me up. That's how I felt about trying to call a cleaning crew when I was in the mansion. You know, trying to call a cleaning crew. I was gonna pay somebody $500, $600, $700 to clean something that I could clean. I was like, we telling somebody come bathe me. You know, yeah, I know everybody want to be royal until somebody actually had to go. Look, actually got to bathe you. Like, I know they make it look so fancy on the little old movies. They put the little pretty little bathtubs and stuff, and they just, show them putting the little herbs in there, sometimes the flowers, and then they washing their bag and babying them up, and not a thing wrong with them. Y'all know who put those movies out there. They were not thinking about you nurturing and taking care of yourself. They had a whole nother agenda with that stuff, and y'all know it. So if you don't want, my point is, you want nobody else clean it. And I know we get busy. If you're fortunate enough to have it made some help, then all praises be to God for you. But I'm saying I don't, and because some of us are busy. You got business, we got a lot of stuff going on. That's the only reason why I had let it happen a few times, because I'm like, okay, got so much work doing. I don't have time to get around to this big old home. Well, now I don't have to be concerned about that anymore. I can focus on me. I can focus on you. I can focus on other things that matter outside of a big old house. Somebody said, well, Dr. Self, you don't miss your big house? Sure. But I had that in mind for a health and wellness spot. I had that in mind to entertain. I didn't have that in mind for myself. Just for myself? That's selfish. Yes, I said it. It's selfish. That's why you see a lot of people downsizing now. They realize that money is better kept used doing other things that's more beneficial to them now. They realize the economy is changing. Did you all know that they're stating that the government shut down today? Anybody get that word? I have to put it out there. I'm not trying to stress you out. Don't stress out, you all. And yes, it means, I hear that means that whoever's on fixed incomes and things of that nature or getting their checks, they'll still give it to you. But they're changing over things right now. So why some certain things may look like a tragic, I'm a firm believer in scripture says that all things work together for the good. Keep that scripture in mind, you all. All things work together for the good for them who love God and that are called according to his purpose. So if it's meaning it can look bad, it can be bad. It can be negative. It can be hard. But in the end, in due season. If you faint not, it could turn out for your good. And that's where I'm at in my life. And that's one of the number one reasons why I can smile most of the time, is because I do. I was just sharing it with Sister Thompson. You heard me, Sister Thompson. This is still Motivational Monday, you all. For those of you all want to call in just for consultation, 618-388-8100. You can call in or you can via text. Dr. Chef, I just need to chitty chatty chat it up. Can you get to me? Because I'm about to snap, crackle, and pop. And I mean, just because somebody knocked over your trash can, y'all, come on now, let's be for real now. But if that's what's gonna make you snap, crackle, and pop, then I advise y'all to go ahead and get that anxiety and depression or herbal abstract. But the sister made me think about it because she was dealing with some deaths in the family, and same thing, some back-to-back stuff, and caregiver. No, I haven't heard that yet. It will turn out for my good. Yes, the scripture. All things work together. Look it up, Google it. I don't have the exact book and verse in mind right now. All things work together. Sister like, if you still on, all things work together. What a book and chapter is that? All things work together for good for them to love the Lord and is called according to his purpose. I'm taking in so much health information. I'm starting to lose some of my scriptures. My preciseness, you know. All things work together for the good for them who love God and is called according to his purpose. All things. It said all things. It didn't say some things. It didn't say part things. It didn't say 1% of the things. It said all things. See, my all things, even in the midst of some poor choices or me allow myself to care more than some seem to care for me, that even got me into certain situations, and I had to find out later on, woo, that's not good for me, still worked out for my good in the long run. That doesn't mean you go run into trouble. It don't mean that you just all willy-nilly just go start making bad decisions. It don't mean that you go out there and go to my, you know what, I'm going to order me a beef hot dog, a turkey hot dog, and I want a pork hot dog because Dr. Chef said all things work together for my good. And God, don't do that to me, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to tell her, yes, it was received, and I am thankful for you. Oh, thank God. Yeah, and so I'm sitting up here, and I'm like, man, she made me think. It's so much negativity out here today, y'all. The reason why so many people need to be motivated, and the reason why we need inspirational talk, the reason why we need to hear one another's testimonies to help us to overcome is, I said, we didn't got to the point now, and I just broke it down to her. I said, can I just be down to earth with you here? It's a wonder that we call talking with simpleness to help people out. It's called being down to earth. Yeah. Everything nature comes from the earth. Come on now, y'all. And so here go. I say, look, I don't care. I said, with all you got going on, I said, I don't care if you just got to go take a 30-minute or hour trip to the park and go to the dinosaur and get some bubbles to blow. If that's what makes you happy, if that's what makes you feel good, you better go get your bubbles. That's what I'm telling them. I don't know. Whatever distresses your mind is not harmful is the point. That's not harmful to yourself, and that's not harmful to anybody else. Nobody knows. Oh, what's she doing? I'm testing these out for my grandson. Go get life. Okay, y'all. I'm not playing. I'm serious. I just got a smile on my face because I know that that's not in no book. You can't put that down in the book and sound real profound. Because everything ain't about that, y'all. Y'all get out of this. I got a nice coat on and you got a PhD and doctor's degree and all this other stuff and all this experience, and everybody get all so deep. They be the first ones to commit suicide. First ones stressing out to the max. Because they actually think that you can sit here and calculate everything and make a curriculum out of it and you're going to come out okay. But that be the case then, gonna say wouldn't be the ones that's popping the most. Okay, I'm gonna say it. We wouldn't be the ones that's been tried with popping the most antidepressant drugs. Wouldn't be the most craziest. Wouldn't be the ones that's out here trying to make themselves feel like they're more important than others. I said it. Yes, I did. Not all of them, but some of them. Enough of us. No. Don't come to me with that deep stuff. And I have been accused of being quite deep. Yep, I had them deep conversations. Some of y'all know. I can go down real deep into the sea, real deep, and come back up. An expert diver in my mind. I ain't finna do that in real life. I don't want to deal with that kind of deep sea pressure. I don't want to see what's all down in the deeps of the what you call dealing with us and our emotions and our health and wellness and our spiritual mindset is enough. More than enough. So I'm saying that to say you all protect your minds, the power of your minds. Get into those of y'all that believe in the scriptures, get into those positive scriptures. Finally, my brother, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. For my brothers, my sisters, delight yourself in him and he will give you the desires of your heart. I cannot lie. I promise you, every time when I've gone through something in life or just not and I get to that moment in my life where I'm just praying and I'm just thanking God and I'm just really being thankful. All stuff just start lining up so good. Things start small, and anything that was set before me, I've noticed, and I know some of you all have. If you haven't, I encourage you to do so. Try it. What that chef, I wasn't raised up in church. I wasn't raised doing this. It's not about what you was raised to do. You are risen now. It's not about what you was raised to do. That's the reason why he allowed us to. I believe it's the reason why we are allowed to share our life experiences too, so that you can, in your own way, experience it through us telling you our story. If you can believe it, you can receive it. If you can receive it, you can achieve it. There we go, y'all. Go call my saying. Go ahead and do it. Somebody put it in the chat if you want to. If you can believe it, then you can receive it. If you can receive it, then you can achieve it. That is my saying. Or you can switch it around. If you can receive it, you can believe it. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. You can. While y'all writing that down, I'm gonna write it down too because I might lose that thought. I might lose that. I know I've had it in my mind a bunch of times. Hey, sister, love you. I've had it in my head. So I told you I keep these notebooks around. Look, I had to write that down before I forget because I might have to go because I go back and forth through my notes sometimes, and that helps me out. I don't know about y'all, but that helps me out. I'm gonna write it down. Yeah, I'll get to the formulation. Your questions. Okay, so I noticed that too. When I just sit and be thankful for y'all, I have seen the most positive changes. Absolutely, amen. Thank you for verifying. Yes, and that's a young woman sitting there admitting, yes. Because it's hard to allow the mind to enter negative things in it when you're thinking about something positive. He didn't design, even though we have four sections, four hemispheres of the brain, and they all operate for different reasons, for different things. Okay, and yet still, they're not designed to think of a positive and a negative at the same time. You can only visualize that. Somebody getting hurt and somebody saving them at the same time. You can visualize that. Yes, that's part of the brain that's taking a snapshot of that. And that's why think about it. That's why they call it when we are in accidents and things of that nature. That's why they call it being traumatized, meaning mesmerized. That's why they call it. So let me write down the saying first before I forget. Anybody else got anything to say? Hallelujah. Thank you so much. While I'm writing this down, because I can't forget it, today's date, October the 2nd. Y'all should do the same. They can. This is a Monday. If you can Receive it. Let's say receive it. You can't believe it. See what I do? Then you can achieve it. Yeah, it's just as simple. See, they try to complicate things for us because they know, once again, once you complicate the mind and make things seem like it's unachievable, then stress come about. You start worrying. How many of you all have ever gone out to jobs and positions and you may not have all of the qualifications for it? Some of it may, especially if they say it's job training, but you get a little nervous because now you're starting to doubt, and because you know it's other applicants that's aiming for that job, and you start automatically getting a little nervous. And that's time for the interview. It doesn't matter how nice you got yourself together. It don't matter what little experience you have or don't have. You go in, and the moment you know, get to stammering a little bit, you get nervous. But the moment you read it, you do a little research on it, you tell yourself, I can do this. I got this. The moment you start practicing on exactly what you're going to say, and you don't have to practice, you don't have to pull that out of your brain no more. Now, y'all, they got things on I've seen it a few times. They got things online. I forget what website that is. That you can go in and they will tell you the proper things to say for an interview for your job, in order to even bid for contracts. They got those. I learned that back in college and at the age when I was 18. Communication classes. I learned that at SIUE. I learned that. And I'm like, huh? It's like, no, it's not about what you know. It's about who you know. It's about how you communicate. Meaning, can you communicate in a manner to where people believe what you're saying? But more importantly, do you believe what you're saying about yourself? Nobody can tell you about yourself better than you know yourself. And when you start getting confused and start saying, well, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I can do that. That's fine. You don't know. You ain't tried it yet. You ain't did it yet. If you don't know, now you know it. You don't know when you do it. Just do it. You don't know if you can eat that bowl of fruit. Let's put some fruit in there and eat it. You don't know if you can take that sea moss. Just get the teaspoon. Put the teaspoon, look, put it in there. Put it in there. You gonna know you can swallow it then. But you gotta do it. You gotta think it. You gotta receive it. You gotta think it, and then you gotta do it. It's just that simple, you all. I don't have no major, not all of this profound over talking about what Robert Kiyosaki said and what what's his name these health gurus done said. I have common sense that's supposed to be able to reign throughout all these different diet fads, is what I call them. All of these different, am I vegan? I had never been asked so much in my life this past week. I guess it's because of where I was. Are you vegan? Are you vegetarian? Are you vegan? Are you vegetarian? Are you vegan? Are you vegetarian? Are you vegan? Are you vegan? I'll be honest now, as much patience as I've been known to have, my sister never tell you about me. I'm a very patient person. I'm the coolest. Can I say chicken poop? See, I know this about myself. I can talk to you all about myself because I know myself just like you do. I'm one of the coolest laid back chicks that you ever want to meet, unless I'm real happy go lively about something. You know, I'm laid back. I'm like, okay, don't too much ruffle my feathers. I promise you, don't. You got to be some bad mama jamma, and I have come across a few to ruffle my feathers. But I can promise you, my feathers gonna get to you in a minute. That's how cool and laid back I am, because my mother, my father was the same way, and my grandparents. And I'm telling you, I had never been asked so many times, what am I? And I just the thought of them saying, what am I? Just that terminology alone, just using that form of communication, what am I? Yeah, let's stop this. And I was also now I'm supposed to subscribe to, and no, it's not a bad question to be asked, no doubt. So I don't mean that it made me mad or I got angry, not like that. It just kind of got on my preserved nerve a little bit, y'all. That's what I mean. Preserved nerve means it made me a little uncomfortable. That's what I mean. And I'm like, and it was a little child. It was a young person turned around and asked me the same thing. Little chunky little girl. She was real chunky. Bless her little heart. She just looked like a little round little bowl of two chocolates put together. And she was wanting to try my food at the service that I was at yesterday. So I made them up some fruit, like a little fruit hors d'oeuvre dish thing, and they just loved it. They said, "Oh, that tastes good." So all the kids come out saying, "Oh, we Dr. Chef, I like this. I like this." Then the parents come out. Then they start getting aggressive. Where's mine? I said, "Don't worry. I made enough for everybody. I don't know how to just make enough for myself. I made enough for everybody." So everybody's sitting at the table. About 20 some different people, just a small crowd, 20 some people, and I'm automatically serving all these little dishes that I'm putting together for them. And then the little girl come up to me. She asked, "So what are you? Are you vegan? And you vegan?" Then the young man come up, "Are you vegan? Are you vegetarian? Are you vegan?" I said, "Here goes." I did just like this. I know I was being extra right there. It's okay though. Here you go. I said, I eat as healthy as I need to eat. I said, that's what I am. I said, I would never just sit back any longer and subscribe to just being considered vegetarian, like I'm eating vegetable all day long. That's a lie. I'm not. I eat more fruits than I eat vegetables, because it's more fruits than it is vegetables. And if you're adding herbs in the equation as well, then that means you can't prescribe and say on one or the other. And I'm not a vegan, because I'm not only concerned about just eating any toxic animal byproducts, because vegans have promoted too much of the toxic blood clotting canola oil, too much soy, too much white sugar that they passing off as cane sugar, too much white flour for the so-called vegans of today. And I'm not talking about plant-based veganism. Most of those are not don't have, but a lot of them have too much tofu for me. And that is not, where is that in the book where where especially our people, when y'all start eating a bunch of tofu, just tell me that. When y'all start chopping down on some light base looking some smushy mashy stuff, just because it seems like it might be a little meat. That stuff even looks strange and funny and white. Yeah, I said it all chopped up and white. So if some of y'all eating it, I'm not fussing at you, but y'all just think about it. Come on now. I'd rather give me some fruit if that be the case. I want to eat something that I ain't never had to eat. And I'm not talking about with fruits. I'm talking about some foreign stuff that's smashed together that look like some white pus, that look like some white rubber. No, you don't need to have that. Then you put a little barbecue sauce on there. I'm thinking about, I'm a chef. I tell you what I'm eating about. I tell you what I like about it. Then if that be the case, I'm liking the barbecue sauce. I'm not studying no tofu. Look at the name. Y'all, come on. Tofu. Might as well just say the tofu. Yeah, I know the China man, different ones saying that they've been eating it. That don't mean it then. That don't mean it. It's all runny and wet. And then we chopping up, putting in there just because you get a little chew out of it. You get some jackfruit. So no, I do not subscribe to that. Well, you can digest it. Well, you can digest most of chemicals too. You can digest some poison mushrooms too. That some of them are soft too. But they're not for your, most of those are not for your consumption. They're not healthy for you. So y'all, let's think about these things. That's all. I like us to think about. I like to motivate our minds to just think. Stop overcomplicating. The scripture says Satan is the author of confusion. I am not one for confusion. My family members, did ever had any of them say this and all, Felicia, she likes to get things resolved, make sense out of nonsense. Well, or I'm gonna bring some sense to the table. And always, so wait a minute, so what do you say? Because they know I was never trying to be in the midst of no drama, no mess. And the last 2 years is the first time in my life that I ever been in problems. That's so much mess, just nonsense, all all out of just fleshly, selfish things. And I understood why the people were so caught up. I do. I understood it because I have to. That's my job to. But it didn't mean that I wanted to be involved with it. And so what now? I have to pray all these new set of prayers. I have to call all my prayer warriors up. Oh, pray for me. I got it. Oh, pray for me. This situation is crazy. Oh, pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for my family. Pray. What should I do? My elders. What should I do? Y'all, so don't overcomplicate things. That's what I'm saying for yourself. And if you find yourself doing so, or find yourself struggling over what to eat, what to drink, what to call yourself, oh, you're vegan, you're vegan. I don't honestly, y'all. I don't. Even though it's a short, simple word, I don't even like the. I know the VEG come from veggie, but where did AN come from? Y'all ever thought about that V and what does the V and come from? Where did AN come from? I'm just asking a question, y'all. Y'all can educate me sometime on my own show. That's fine. Where did the N come from? Because see, I done a little research on where it started. I told you I always hit the vertigo. If we don't start using our God-given common sense, and if you ain't been given none, then you need to seek for some. Ask God to give you some. That's one thing that He don't hold back. You say, Father, I need wisdom from you. I need wisdom from you. Lead and guide me. I promise He will do that. It just seems like you don't really take no time to hesitate when you're asking for the right things, is what I've learned. When you're asking for the right thing that's good for you spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, health-wise, He gives that to you. He gives that to you. You just gotta ask. You have not because you ask not. It ain't no difference in that. I had an auntie that used to always come at my auntie Bernice. I don't know if she on there. She used to always say that a closed mouth never get fed. And obviously, I was like, I had to walk around with my mouth open a little bit every now and then because I was wanting to get fed. And I was like, they were like, close your mouth, Felicia, and close your mouth. I'm like, oh. I'm like, y'all, you have to ask these questions. You have to. Don't be deceived. Don't allow yourself to get so overwhelmed with life, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to close out real soon. Don't allow yourself to get so overwhelmed with the job and with family and all these other things that you know you can't do anything about. You know you don't have the answers because you're not the only one that's making the decisions. Only focus on that you can do, and that is take care of yourself. I say that is the only time that we get permission to be selfish, is when it's time to take care of yourself. How many of y'all go to the restroom? I'm gonna get y'all on this one. How many of y'all go to the restroom and then you think that that you need to leave the door open just so somebody know that you're there, or just so they can hear you speak? Where you need to leave the door open and you got a good bowel movement going. How many of y'all feel like you need to just take and leave the door open? I'll wait. Anybody? Anybody feel like they, when they go to the restroom, I'm going somewhere with this. Thank you for answering. Well, what come when other mess is going on, y'all? That y'all feel like you gotta leave your mind open and your life open to everybody else's mess. Everybody's eating unhealthy. Let them eat unhealthy. You ain't got to receive that mess. If somebody's always talking about something negative, always feeding you a bunch of negative stuff, you ain't got to keep putting that into your ear gate. That's stressful. It turns into stress. Unless you made your brain made out of skill. You can. I heard you. Everybody's not like that. You got to care, especially if you have a caring heart. I know I have a lot of caregivers out here and teachers and stuff that's really caring mothers. That's very caring nature. We're not built that way. I'm not built that way. I can sometimes when I just see a name, or sometimes when I just see a person, I can feel area. I'll get a whole shot. All right, I'm telling out for myself, but honestly, I can. Not all the time because I'm not always that focused on it. If I'm got other things to do, but sometimes I can see a person coming. I can see the whole essence of everything that's going on with them. And before you know it, if they get close enough to me, we get to talking. It's all out there. I just had it to happen at a funeral. I had to go help for another family member to go to their family member's funeral of an uncle of theirs this past Saturday. And the woman, I can say this much because I don't know them from Joe, but I'm going to use it as a testimony. Thank you all for liking and sharing. Thank you all, Facebook. Anybody want to come on live? Hey there, brother. Hey, Harold. Good to see you. Good to see you, Lamar. Thank you. Oh, it's good to see you all. No, family / old school mate, Ruby Blair. How you doing? And I'm like, the woman, this was someone that she had married a few times. Well, he passed on. And you know how it is when you have funerals, some people like to chat it up and want to say, oh, well, they had money, he left all his children money, and not of this, not that. Oh, but she left him when he was sick, is what was being spreaded. Now they live way, way out of town, so I'm not, and they don't even know that I do what I do. They don't know me from Joe, and I don't know them. I just know what was being said. And I'm like, wow. I said, and this was not the time, and before I know it, she gravitated to me. And I had on all my little African attire, and she said, oh, I wear these all the time. I didn't know that she was who they were talking about. And she just gravitated. She said, oh, can I take a picture with you? And I love what you have on. And not this and not that. And she's just going on. And before I know it, she's telling me how she done lost all these loved ones as well, 9 for her, all within a couple of years as well. And how all her hair fell out, she said. All her hair fell out and she lost weight. And I said, you may not know what to do. And so I started to explain to her who I was and what I do. And she was like, oh, okay. And before I know it, I get the phone call. She said, can we change numbers? And so I did. And she wound up calling me the next day on Sunday, yesterday. And she just started just pouring out this everything. Well, I feel like I dropped the ball. Well, this is it. And I miss him. And she's just going on and on. And so I allowed her to have her moment. I'm saying all this to say that unless you know that you've been chosen, you've been called to counsel people, and you know that you have the support system that you need to have, like myself, to where I have other spiritual outlets, other elders to be able to connect with that speak life into me and that pray for me. Unless you have that, then I don't advise you all to be taking that in, especially when you're on your health and wellness journey with learning your body and learning yourself. I don't advise you to do that, because it's no difference than when the trash can is full. Meaning you had so much stuff going on to where the trash can is full. It's like you can't put no more because the trash starts to fall over. All I beg the person that said the trash is full, y'all. Pick up the trash. Well, that's how life can be in our brains. That's how toxic relationships. That's how toxic some people can be in your life. And if you don't have no one that can take out the trash for you because you're just too full, or you got your hands too busy, your mind too cluttered, or you're just outright sick. You're sick and you're tired. I'm here to motivate you all to stop doing that to yourself. You're not obligated. And if you are, take yourself out of that obligation. You're sick. Heal yourself. Get order. Here we go. Sea moss, $25 a pound. You can't beat that. It's over a 30-day supply. Some of y'all aren't going to take it every day anyway, so it'll wind up stretching out to 60 days for some of y'all. $25. Somebody else is selling that sea moss or that not no organic purple kind that's 92 minerals to help heal the whole body, especially in this season where you're able to have the immune system be able to bounce back when you need to. If you're around all these sick people that's got all this mucus flying all in the air and all this excess amount of viruses, the moringa, you want to be able to balance off your health. Men, prostate health. Oh, sea moss help with the prostate health too. Both of these do that. That's why they're mixing this now. Woo! You can take the sea moss, 1 teaspoon in the smoothie, in the drink. You can take it, put it in the veggie capsule if you want. You can take it, put it in your soup. You can take and put this in everything I got. It has multiple uses to it. I don't want nothing that I can only do one thing with. I don't know how to do that. The creator didn't create us to just do one thing. Okay, here goes. Moringa, powerful. Restore, reintegrate the body, reduce inflammation. Known for helping with hair loss. Male libido, y'all worried about that? Wrinkles, y'all. Y'all knows I don't carry too many of those. Thank God for that. Digestive system helps so that I can attest. You take a tablespoon of this to your salad or to the soup. Oh, smoothie. You can taste how it just purifies it like that. I've never tasted nothing. I've never had a herb that I know of that purifies whatever you put it in. So you can imagine what it's going to do to your gut health. It's going to be excellent on your gut health, and it helps you get a good bowel movement as well. And vision improvement helps over a period of time. Will help with vision improvement, enhances anti-cholesterol. Those y'all saying the cholesterol levels are off. Moringa. You can make a tea. This is a lot of people like to make a tea out of it. I did announce that I'm probably going to try to make a tea out of it, or either I'll start adding in a tea steeper. If I find some a couple of dollars, I'll throw it in the bag for you all. That's what I want to do. So there's no excuses about how to take your moringa if you don't want to put it in a smoothie or if you don't want to drink it. $25. You cannot beat that. Most of them are running for $35 and up, just for the record. Colon purifier. We can't forget our colon purifier. You got to start off with the colon purifier. Congratulations again to those who all this month that are taking your colon purifier. Sister Jessica, wherever you are, if you come tuning in, I can say her name, Sister Jessica. That girl called me up. She called Dr. Shell. Dr. Shell, am I supposed to be losing this weight? I said, what you taking? I said, you got your colon. I said, you started your colon. Yeah, I've been taking, and I lost 15 pounds in 5 days. I said, woo, woo. Now, mind you, she wasn't that big. I said, so you've been really taking your stuff then? She said, yeah, and I put 3 scoops. I said, yeah, you put 3 scoops up in there. Yeah, it's going to cleanse that gut out. It's going to cleanse that large intestine out. So yeah, she had the pulse. I could say it. She likes me sharing her stuff. And she's been with me for some years. And she said, yeah. She said, I have 15 pounds. No, for real. Is this supposed to happen? I said, yes, it's supposed to happen. And then she started eating, of course, more fruits and vegetation, give you even more better results, because that's the healthiest part of the fiber inside of your fruits and vegetables. So she was on the go. She's a daycare provider. She has children. She's a very, very busy woman, very good, kind and hearted woman, always helping people, always sending her family members to get help. And so I had to give a shout out to, congratulations, Jessica. You're doing fine. But now you can slack off on the colon cleanse, please. And no reports of no diarrhea either, you all, at all. Not at all. I'm going to wind up having her to tune in, but she works during this hour, so so I can't get her. I probably have to do an evening time to get her in on Facebook Live and do a special report for all of you all that are on your colon purifier that's getting those good results of cleansing out those parasites and the excess amount of mucus and fluid and fat that's been laying dormant on your gut for years, because it will help sweep out old fecal matter that you don't realize is there, and there's a reason why that pudge is there. So I do recommend you all to start with that first for those who all want to cleanse. I look forward to seeing my auntie chime in, because she's going to start taking hers this week as well, and so she's so excited So Tracy, she'll be tuning in real soon too. $40, you get 2 bags of these. I am working on getting bigger bags, so that way we don't have to do the 2 bags. We're going to do just one bigger size bag for your monthly supply of your colon cleanse. And I put a disclaimer on there, even though it's not written on there. It says 1 scoop for those who all that don't want to lose a lot of gut weight, or that you're concerned about being underweight. Then that means just only 1 tablespoon for you. Do your fruits, eat the lightest that you can, or if you feel like you must, do it fast when you're doing your water and lemon first for the first 24 hours, then take this. And then for those who all that have, I'll say 20 pounds or more that you want to lose, 2 to 3 scoops in. You can put it in organic juice, organic water. Some people even put it in their soup because they be wanting to thicken it up. You can get it in that way too. Just make sure that you are taking in some type of fructose or some type of liquid to make sure the hydration helps it to go through smoothly, because it gels up in the colon, and that's what stops you from being from having to worry about having diarrhea on this particular colon purifier. And so I got a lot of good testimonies down throughout the years, so over almost 15, 20 years now of testimonies on this. So I feel very confident about it. I have used it myself. I use it on my daughter. I use family members. Everybody's got really good results that have consistently used this to cleanse their gut and to help lose excess amount of waste in their gut. And some overall, if they want to keep taking it for 30 to 60 days, and you got a lot of weight issues or waste issues, is like what I like to call it, because I realized some term weight usually causes, I noticed it causes a lot of distress to our people. Or when you're saying fat, you know, especially if you've been that for years, it starts to bring about stress. And so I like to call it what it is. It's waste. In most cases, it's toxic waste that you just have to figure out a more natural way and safe way to eliminate in a safe, healthiest way possible. And so the colon purifier is what I most definitely can say that works for that. It's $40 for your monthly supply of that. And then we have the advanced. Y'all already know what this does. I got to look, so 40 and 25 for the sea moss and for even though those two should be that amount as well. But so get it while you can. Advance is $70 for this. Most people are charging more, but nevertheless, I'm charging what I can so I can be able to get in more products. So that preferably by the first of the year, I'll be able to, have the price even at a better price or a lower price for people. But right now, I can tell you it's most definitely more than worth it based off of what we really like to spend money on that will not help give you the minerals, the advanced minerals, and all of the different beautiful superfoods that's inside of here. The B12s, we got 3 different Bs in here, B12, B3, B6. For starters, we got all turmeric. We got everything in this loaded in it. And the beautiful part is that, like I shared before on last Wellness Wednesday, is that it tastes good, y'all. It's not nasty. I said it. And I know some of y'all are graduated. I've heard a few, which I'm proud of you all. A few of y'all say, I don't matter how it tastes to me, just as long as it's healthy. I'm past the point. Well, guess what? Y'all know, I always say I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all, right? Y'all watch the smile on my face when I'm saying this. That's really good that you don't care how nothing tastes. That's really good. That's really helpful, especially when you're sick. You're not, because your bitters most definitely will help heal the body and kill off parasites a lot faster. And you can't heal faster if you don't care about whether or not something tastes good. But guess what? Dr. Chef cares. My taste bud is bad. My tongue palate is strong. Yeah. I care. That's why I became a cook. I care how things taste. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I know got a lot of people going, you ain't worried about another taste. You gave us a taste bud for a reason. How would you know what an apple is if it don't taste like one? Something to think about. Mine is a terrible thing to waste, y'all. How would you know it's a peach? If you taste a peach one time and then 20 years later, somebody tried to give you a peach and you didn't know how it tastes, how would you know it's a peach? Just by looking at it. Now, the moment that peach don't taste like a peach, you're going to say, wait a minute, something wrong with that. This must not be right. This ain't no, come on, y'all. Think about it. We ain't got to get so healthy till you sound unhealthy in the mind. Come on now. And I'm not picking at y'all. I'm just saying, just think about it a little bit. That don't mean that all everything that you try. No, it's clear God made fruits. The number one food that helps heal and energize our bodies and alkaline our bodies, and it give us all of this extra sight, and it makes us the most healthy. It's clear that he cared about the taste, or else it would not be no sweet nothing. It's clear. I don't know nobody that's walking around and saying that they only eat bitter food. Y'all know anybody to do that? Y'all do, let me know so I can interview them. Because I don't know nobody that don't care, that they only eat all strict bitter food. Yeah, I don't know. I know you got some strange stuff going on out here today. Some real strange stuff. And I say strange because I'm like, I just haven't met anybody that don't eat nothing that don't have no taste to it. That's all. That's all. And so when I say that it tastes good, yeah, that matters to me. So, Darty, hey, getting my praise on. My package was just delivered. Yay! Go ahead, try it out, Sister Darty. Before I get out, let me know what you think. Let me know. I'm so excited. I want to know what you think about it. You can always shake it up, shake, 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 shake it up, shake, shake it up. Please shake it up and let me know how you think. Well, that's okay. If you don't want to, then that's fine. See, I told you so. Come. Let me see. Oh my God, the multi. She said the multivitamin smell absolutely amazing. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I told y'all I'm playing. I told y'all I was on my. Yeah, hey, y'all like I rub my head, right? Y'all like my little design. Y'all like my little get up I be having all time. You think I'm gonna fall asleep and not gonna try to get the best of the vitamins and the minerals and all of the good herbs that we can get? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna make it beautiful the way God made it to be. As long as he give me the ability to. So that's why I say if you want to mix your moringa is considered a bitter. It doesn't really have no strong taste or nothing like that. You can mix that in anything and get by with it. Even your colon purifier. A lot of people use this when they want to make their little natural healthy breads and muffins and cookies. You can use that as a filler to thicken up your food, and you can still help. It still help. It's been the best fiber that your body can have, so you can avoid being constipated from things like that. So a lot of people use it as thickeners. Just for the record, you got something that's been soupy or too loose, you can do a tablespoon of the colon purifier inside of there. It mixes and blends super well with any type of herbal taste sweetener or anything. So people do use it for baked goods. Just for the record, I'm not trying to promote anybody going baking crazy at this time at all, but I'm just letting you know that it is used for that cause as well. And then what I have, and B12, y'all know the famous B12. I just mentioned that the B12 is $25, and you can't beat that. This is the watermelon flavor made out of the cherry tart, and it is delicious. Now it is sweet, but it's not nothing artificial sweet about it at all. This is sweet, y'all. I actually I had to catch myself. I had to make sure I'm not taking and sucking on the whole. Like, watch this. Watch this. Just give me a second, y'all. Just give me a second. Now I had my old B12, y'all. I had the old B12, and this is what I do with my B12. I ain't gonna lie. You shake it up, and then I just take my what's called because I didn't take mine today. I just had the advanced multivitamin, and you can use it. I did. I be wanting to lick on the straw. That's how good that tastes to me. That's some real cherry tart right there. That's good. That's good. Auntie Nisi, I might call back. That's good. Now I'm really energized, and now I gotta go get some work done, y'all, because I got some more deliveries to make. So B12, y'all, energy, bone health, blood health, helps to absorb food and things much more easier. Men, testosterone, prostate health, Voila, you need your B's. Get your B attitudes on. Be healthy. Be straight. Be strong. Men need that. Lauren, I just told my mom, and she is excited to try the colon purifier. We'll be emailing you. So, okay, great. Tell us hi. Dark wow, that taste is absolutely awesome. So mild, light. I can feel that is top tier. Gratitude. Thank you so much, Dr. Shell. Yay! Yours is on the way, Dr. Sherry. Look, I know yours is on the way too. Oh boy, I'm so thankful that you got it. Yes. So they were really on it. I told y'all I wasn't playing. I'm not gonna sit there and cook up no bunch of food and try to make that taste good. And then all of a sudden now I'm gonna sit there and give y'all a downer for advance. It says advance, so I need for it to be advanced. You wrong for that. Such she said I'm wrong for that. What did I do? So like it was that shake for me, laugh out loud. I know, right? Yeah, I had a little Andre 3000 going on in my head, but I'm just Dr. Shelf keeping 1000. Uh-oh. Okay, stop. I want to get in trouble. I want to get in trouble. Little Ruby, they gonna start getting me. Y'all know I'll be getting out. I'll be all happy. Oh, okay. Well, Bishop, is Bishop in there? Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord. Shake. Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Okay, y'all ready. I'm done. Y'all have a blessed and beautiful motivational Monday. I hope I motivated you all. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Y'all keep me in your prayers and family as well. And you guys stay. Keep your mind in the right place. Remember, you are what you think. Start thinking healthy. You will be healthy. You know what you know. I haven't forgotten how it's saying you can't be healthy. You will be healthy. You must be healthy. That's still a good saying, y'all. Come on now, y'all. I have not forgotten it. Yes, that's still a good saying. And because it's true, you can. But you got to think it first. You got to think it. It's not just you can. It's a you will be healthy part. You can be, but you got to think yourself that you got to think you can be healthy first. And so that's why I was here, just to motivate you all to think more healthy minded. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. I'm going to pray us out of here and so you can get going, y'all, before I get myself in trouble, okay? Father God, we thank you so much for blessing our people to come before you one more time again on this motivational Monday. Thank you so much for guiding our hearts, our minds, and our spirits, for allowing us to gather together, even on these airways where there's so much going on. We thank you so much. We pray that something was said to help motivate our people to want to stay on a more healthy-minded track, spiritually and naturally. We love you and appreciate you and ask that you shield and protect everyone this whole entire week, not just on today, but this week as they go in, as they come out. And we ask that you continue to heal their bodies and bless them to get to the ultimate healthy place that they need to be spiritually and naturally, which is one. We thank you and appreciate you and ask that you continue to encourage different ones that's on their regimens to stay on it. And if they fall off, not to get discouraged neither, but to pick themselves up and get started again and stay tuned in and connected where they have that positive support as they go on their health and wellness journey. In the name of Jesus, Yahshua HaMashiach, we pray. Amen. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye. I love you all. Hey there, Sister Silva. It's good to see you. Okay. Hey, y'all. I'm done. I love that. I had too much fun with that. See, now my mode. Hey, I'm done, y'all. I'm down. I'm done with the whole broadcasting. I'm just chill. I'm in chill mode right now. Even though I really don't have no chill time. I'm telling you the reason why I got no chill time. I got no chill time because I need to get me a passport. I need to get another, and I need to I got some stuff to mail off. So I know what I need to do. But I got before 6 o'clock to do that. And so that's where I'm at, y'all. I'm done, y'all. This is, y'all can call this what they say, behind the scene, behind the whatever. Even though we're not behind the scene at all, we're still in front. But I'm done. Anybody, how y'all doing? Come on, talk to me, y'all. I'm down. I'm done. I'm down. That's 2 hours strong. So that's enough to last. Y'all take part now, and then you can share the other half with someone, and they can just watch the other part on Triumphant Tuesday, and then we good. I love you too, sister. You know I love you dearly. I love you too. I love you too. And I do too. I gotta take me some sea moss. Yeah, I do. I gotta take some because that bean pie special it was, but I can feel a little bit of the mucus. I can. It's a little bit up in there. I can feel it. So I'm gonna take some sea moss. I think the advanced that, and that's what's binding it together. Just for the record. But so y'all know me. I'll be talking about whatever, and then I'll be good to go. If y'all don't see, oh, I know what I need. I need the colloidal silver. Oh no, I got the spray. I forgot about the spray, y'all. I forgot all about that spray that Mickey Vine, but so babe, I have to get in another shipment. That's another thing. I got to order some more shipment so they can be in before Friday. I just thought about it, y'all. But this colloidal silver, that's good for buying it. I like how pure waterified it tastes. So I'm gonna open up one. Can I? Ooh wee. Let me see. I got enough. Yeah, get that colloidal silver. Hmm, that's amazing. That is still amazing to me, y'all. All the years I've tried this colloidal, it tastes like water. It seems like it won't do nothing, but it does. I know y'all be thinking the same thing. That's how you know it's so sensitive, so delicate. You could use it as the eye drops to reduce inflammation. You wouldn't think that something like this reduces inflammation like that, but it does. It does. And colloidal silver ain't no joke. And you can take more than one whole dropper. You can take. Let me see. What is saying back? Them writing be so tiny. Colloidal silver and 10 ppb, and then other ingredients water. Hold on the tongue for 30 seconds, then swallow. Oh, I didn't hold that on my tongue for no 30 seconds. I get it. And that's what y'all be doing. Y'all read it after y'all take it because y'all so excited. I just did it too, y'all. I did it. So I'm just gonna keep it 1,000 and stay alive. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time, and then I'm gonna try to hold it for 30 seconds. How you can hold something that tastes more like water, I don't know, but we're gonna try. I could tell the difference. I could. I honestly could tell the difference. And then my try, just that B12 too. But I could tell the difference. It did the same thing. It did, but it was so natural and so subtle. I love it. I like that. Did you yeah, did you check that out? Sandra? It was like, I'm going to try under my tongue. Yes, most definitely. Always try your liquids underneath the tongue because the blood vessels underneath the tongue is thick and it penetrates a lot quicker. So that's the reason why you are here to say underneath the tongue. Spice you don't want to do underneath the tongue. How do we make seasons? I have the powder, and can we give to granddaughter? She's 4 years old. She keeps a comb. How do we make seasons? What do you mean, Sister Sybil? How are you? I have the powder, and can we give? Which powder does sea? Oh, you mean sea moss? Yes, absolutely. You give her a half a teaspoon, just a little teaspoon. Now you can put it in her smoothie. You can put it in her drink, stir it up. She's 4. You can mix it in her food, and let her eat it. I don't know what you feed her. You can even put it in a salad. Yeah, I used to put it when the boys used to when I had the boys used to have this I would make them the little breads, and they would have the sunflower butter and organic gel, and I would sprinkle a little bit inside of there, stir it inside of the butter, or stir it inside of the jelly for them. And I would put it inside of the bean burger. I would put it in whatever I could get it in. They couldn't tell no difference. I sure would. With children, oh yeah, that's easy. Yeah, that's easy. Yeah, put it in whatever she likes the most. You can even slip it up in her yogurt in the bottle and stir it up. If she does the dairy-free yogurt, I don't know what she eats. That's what I would do with the sea moss, and just a half a teaspoon for her. Just a half a teaspoon. It would work. And see if she'll drink some lemonade. That'll bind up that mucus, that cold for her being a little girl. Little raw honey and little lemonade, but don't make it cold. Keep it room temperature for her. That'll help. Also with her being a baby, and she needs advanced liquid multivitamins. I'm sure that means her immune system is weak too, but it could just be that she's eating breads and other things. If that's the case, you still need advanced multivitamin. You can give her, instead of a whole ounce, you give her a half an ounce. The children get a half an ounce of this, you all. Babies actually can have a little bit of it too. You can do just half a syringe inside their half a teaspoon inside their bottles or the baby food. Yeah, sure can. Yeah, I try to get everything that would work. Even if the baby is constipated, the baby can have a little bit of ceiling husks. There's no major infection problems with their colon area at all. They can have the colon purifier as well. If you notice the baby, the children that's constipated. Take it. Yep. You get them. They can put half a just put like a tablespoon inside of their drink, inside of their smoothie, or inside of their veggie pasta, whatever you're giving them, and put that in there, and that'll help them when they're constipated. I used to always ask the boys if they're constipated. I can always tell because how long they stay in the restroom if they came back constipated. And yeah, that's the first thing we would ask. I got them real comfortable quick. You're very welcome. It's good to see you. Do I use 1 teaspoon, 1 tea, or 1 tablespoon of sea moss? Teaspoon. You do a teaspoon because you have the goody goods. Your system will be fine with just 1 teaspoon. That sea moss is powerful, y'all. Those minerals is no joke. No doubt. No harm will come to you if you do a tablespoon, but how powerful that sea moss is, those minerals, you want to gradually get those in your system, because I don't want you flushing it out with other foods and other things right away. You want it to penetrate and to allow the body time enough to let the minerals seep into there. So you want to do that a little bit at a time, those 92 minerals over time, and you want it to stretch. You don't want to use up a whole teaspoon or tablespoon of it too, and then before you know it, you're out within 2 weeks. But yes, a teaspoon does it. So far so good that we know of with the sea moss. All right, yeah, I'm finna get my little cell phone out of here because I'm looking at the clock, and I got to go ahead and get some things shipped and handled out here. Okay. All right. I love y'all. I'm officially out of here, y'all. I got work to do. This is the second day shift at this point. I got a third one to do. All right. Y'all take care and y'all be safe.